Welcome back, everybody. It's Gordy from 603 Wild. Today I'd like to introduce the Wosoda Trail Camera from Wosoda Sports, available on Amazon for under 40 bucks. If you're looking to get into trail cameras and don't want to spend a lot of money to get started, this might be the one for you. The folks at Wosoda Sports sent one of their Wosoda 16 megapixel trail cameras in exchange for a product review. This camera is available on Amazon for under $40. I'll be showing you what comes in the box, going over the features, and guiding you through the setup process. And at the end, I'll give you some sample photos and videos. I'll leave a link in the description below. Let's get started. Okay, we've got everything out of the box now. We'll start off with first things first. This is a note card with customer service information. It's got a phone number, email address, and website address if you need to get a hold of them for any reason. We have the owner's manual and user's guide. We have the strap to fasten it to the tree. They give you an additional mounting bracket with hardware in case you want to screw it to the side of a building or some other structure. And of course, we've got the camera. Next, I'd like to go over some of the features. First of all, let me say again, this camera is available on Amazon for under $40. It takes 16 megapixel photos, 1080 HD videos, and you can program the interval between photos or videos from 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 5 minutes. It has an 8/10 second trigger speed, 60-foot night flash range, 60-foot detection range, has a time and date stamp, runs on 8 AA batteries. They claim it has a standby time of up to 12 months, and it uses a standard SD card up to 32 gigabytes, class 4 or higher, and it is weather rated to IP54. On the camera itself, we have the lens, of course, we have the flash, and we have the sensor that picks up motion. And on the back, we have a place for the tree strap. Also, we have a place here for a cable type lock. On the bottom, you'll see there's a standard 1/4-20 tripod socket. You can use this for the mount that came with the camera, or you can use it on a standard tripod or any other type of mount that uses a 1/4-20 thread. On the side, we have 2 latches. It gives you access to the inside of the camera. You will see an LCD display, which comes in handy through the setup process. On the bottom, we have an eject button, which gives you access to the battery tray. Simple as that. On the left, we have a off, setup, and on switch. The setup, or aim as it's labeled here, is what we use to set up our camera settings. And on the right, there's a up, down, and an OK button. And these are also used with the camera settings. Next, we're going to put some batteries and an SD card in here, and we will go through the setup process. One thing I did forget to mention is that the SD card slot is right here on the side. Again, that is going to take a regular full-size SD card, and there's a micro USB port here, so you can connect the camera directly to a computer and download any images or files you may have onto your computer. Okay, we've got the batteries loaded up. You will press them in there until you hear it click. On the side, we will load our SD card label up until you hear it click, and then we're going to turn our switch to the aim mode, which is the setup mode. You'll see the red light flash a little bit. We're going to hit the OK button here, and then the time is going to start flashing. That's the hour. This is a 24-hour clock. You can hit the up or down button to adjust it. Our time is now 5:20 Eastern Standard Time, which is 1700. So we're going to adjust that. We will hit the OK button. It'll go to the minutes. We'll hit the down button to get us down to 20 minutes. We'll hit the button again. That will get us to the month and day. It is January. We'll hit the down button to get us down to 1 for January. And what is today? The 22nd. So we're going to scroll up until we get to 22. There we go. Hit OK again. It's going to take us to the year. It is 2021. OK. Now this is the delay setting. What this is the interval in between each triggering of the camera. So if you've got something that's hanging around in there, you don't want to get the same thing over and over, you may want to set this to a longer time. This is adjustable from 5 seconds to 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 5 minute. I like to get as much as I can, so I'm going to keep it at 5 seconds. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK. Down there, if you can see that, that is our icon for photo and video. You can set it there to capture one photo. It can do a 3-second burst, or it can do a video, and the videos are set at 10 seconds. You cannot adjust those. So I'm going to set it for video for now. We'll hit the OK button, and there's your resolution. You can choose high or low. I always go with a higher setting. Hit OK again. This is camera ID. So if you've got a bunch of these cameras, you can give them a number anywhere from 1 to 99. I'm going to leave this at 1 because this is the first one. Hit OK. This is default function. If you want to just go with the camera presets, you can change that N to a Y and hit OK. I'm going to leave it at no. I like my custom settings. And then we go to format. You should always format your SD card. Especially in my case, I have so many cameras, I'm always switching SD cards from camera to camera. So you should definitely format your camera with each use. Go ahead and hit that. There's going to be a delay, and now we're ready to go. If you slide this to the up position, it's going to begin a 10-second countdown. And once it gets to 0, anything that steps in front of the camera will get recorded. We're going to go put this out in the woods and see what we got. Okay, folks, it is now July 30th. I have purchased a second camera in order to gather as much footage as possible for this review. Now that I've had enough time with these cameras out in the woods, I can give you an accurate reading as to how well they performed. I'm going to tell you what I liked about these cameras, what I didn't like about them, and whether you should or should not buy. The end of the video will contain a compilation of trail camera clips, as well as some photos for you to enjoy. Also, I've purchased a studio mic, so hopefully I sound nice and clear for everybody. Okay, first thing I want to talk about are the things that I liked about this camera. And the first thing right off the bat was the price. At $39.99 on Amazon, it was hard to imagine that a camera of this price would perform as well as it did. The next thing I really liked about this camera was the quality of the photos and videos it took. I was amazed at the quality I got for the price of this camera. Usually you don't see this kind of quality until you spend a lot more money. I was truly impressed. One of the other things I liked about this camera was the ease of setup. This is particularly important for somebody that may be new to trail cameras. Is a little apprehensive because they think they're overly technical. This one kind of simplifies everything. You've got just some basic settings and you're ready to go. So I think that's important. Another thing that's important is the flash range at night. In other words, the distance that the nighttime flash will illuminate the subject. And here I felt it was really good. Again, as you'll see in this picture, this deer was about 50 feet, as I remember correctly, and that's pretty good. You'll also notice not much blurring, which, again, is something you normally don't see until you spend a lot more money. So I really think this is a great camera. Now I'm going to discuss a couple of little things that I did not like about the camera. There were only a couple. One was the fact that the videos had no sound, which is disappointing.
However, it is not advertised as having sound, so I can't really shake my finger at them for that. The second would be the fact that videos are limited to 10 seconds. You can't make them longer, you can't make them shorter. It's just 10 seconds, but that's not the end of the world. And if you're using this for photos, that's not even an issue. My final thoughts are that this is an excellent camera, especially for the price. At $39.99 on Amazon, you can't go wrong. If you're a first-timer, your first trail camera, I highly recommend this. Or even if you're someone that already has trail cameras and you want to pick up a few more, this is a great camera. The photo quality is excellent. The videos are excellent. You really can't go wrong here. I've been happy with both of mine. They're still out in the field, and I think you'll be happy too. Next is a slideshow and a compilation of videos. Please enjoy, and as always, thank you for watching.